Hi, hello, welcome back. My name is Devraj, this is Bioenergetics, and today we're back looking at the Reich Homebook, this excellent PDF created by Jack Willis a few years ago, and going through some of those exercises. And today we're back in chapter 5, slowly working through, and we've come to the exercise called Expand Belly, Breathe Chest Only, which is a kind of does what it says on the tin kind of exercising, but it just explains in the title exactly what the exercise is. And first of all, I'll just read out some of what Jack wrote about it, which I've praised a little bit. Expand belly, breathe chest only. The technique is easy. First, breathe with your diaphragm, extending your belly as much as you possibly can. If you can, get it down to the bottom of your abdomen, down to the pelvis, so that your whole belly is one big round balloon. Now, holding your belly out, breathe into the chest. Take as big a breath as you can, but only into the chest. Do not let your belly contract or tense even a little. Exhale normally with the easy R sound and at normal speed. This sounds easy, but it is not. This is the best exercise there is for learning not to use the diaphragm to push up the chest and for learning to breathe with only the chest. So this is really an excellent exercise, I think, and it really stands out in this chapter for me so far in that, it really does teach you not to pull your diaphragm up when you're breathing in, because this is an error in breathing that these days probably something like 90% of the population are making. So just practicing this exercise daily could really, just for 5 minutes, could really make a lot of impact in your life. Because when you pull the diaphragm up, I do it like this, it's kind of flattening my belly to try and look good, and it's pulling my chest up to try and look good, but it's also compressing all of these muscles, and it's holding a lot of charge and old trauma or whatever in this whole area of my body here. So learning to not do this ongoingly, of course, is of a massive benefit, and that's where this exercise comes in. Let's just take a look how he described it. I'll come sideways on. And he will be describing it to be doing it lying down with your knees up, which you can also do, eyes open, by the way. But I'm just going to show you this way around. I also like doing it kneeling or sitting as well. So essentially what we're going to do is, what we've been learning so far is to really stick the belly, the abdomen out, and try and make it like a little round ball, depending on your belly profile, when you breathe in. In fact, allowing the breath to come in by breathing in this way, by pushing your abdomen out to create a vacuum in the lungs and just simply pull breath in. And we have the mouth slightly open, so it looks like. And then once I've got my belly fully out, hopefully you can see it, and I'm going to keep it out, keep it pressed out, and I'm just going to start to try and breathe with my chest. Let's give it a try. Belly out. I feel like I'm about 3/4 of the way there. When I make the R sound, I can feel a slight deflation in the belly, so I need to practice more. But this is an excellent technique, and I really recommend you give it a go. Let's just take a look what else Jack writes about this exercise. Did we say it's the best exercise for learning to not use the diaphragm to push up the chest, and for learning to breathe with only the chest? So this is useful because it starts to create like a more functional separation between the diaphragm, the belly, the abdomen and the chest. The exercise will not teach you to use the accessory muscles of respiration, so that's good, basically. The exercise is applicable for everyone, but it is the exercise to use for people with a long, thin chest to get the chest up. If your chest is mobile, and you can tell that by sticking a tape measure or a piece of string around here and just checking it when you're breathing, if it's actually moving like half an inch, 1 or 2 centimeters. If your chest is mobile, this exercise is usually pretty easy. If your chest is held down, held up, or you use your diaphragm to push the chest up, this exercise will be both hard and exhausting. So this is, it's a good challenge. If it is hard, it only means that it is more important to do it. but it also means don't push it. Do as much as you can and then pass on to the next exercise. There is always the next time. So do give this exercise a try and be really thorough with it. It's a very, very useful exercise, and I intend to work with it quite a bit. What I've been doing actually is starting on a 2-minute ding. You can try this exercise. I won't do a workout now, maybe another time. But on a 2-minute ding, start with the belly breathing and chest breathing. So your normal Reichian breathing, I'm doing it sitting or kneeling, but you should do it you can also do it lying down. So belly out, then chest out, belly in, then chest in. Remember, if we're going to do it the Reichian way, we should have eyes open. And when you're doing this, really tune into the sense of your body, so you're feeling into your body and you're checking if the movements are happening correctly. And then after 2 minutes of that, of the ding, you, with the next in-breath, push your belly fully out again, but this time, instead of allowing it to contract on the exhale, try to hold it out. Try to hold it out and just breathe with your chest. It goes like that. That I find relatively easy. And then the next one is the normal Reichian breathing again, but with an R on the exhale. And again, feeling the sound inside, checking that your belly and chest are moving correctly. And then finally, we're going to do the keeping the belly out and just breathing with the chest and with the R. You notice in this my R sounds a bit weaker when I do this, and I can feel like there's a weakness there. So that'll be a good exercise for me to work out. Okay, cool. Thanks for tuning in today, and keep checking out the Reich Homebook and my work, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.